We're all told that history is a settled story, a straight line from primitive caves to our modern world. But what if that story's wrong? What if, scattered across the globe, hidden in plain sight, are ruins that tell a completely different tale? Archaeologists were confident they knew the story of our past, until they found these strange artifacts and baffling architecture that challenge everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. Today, we're exploring 5 discoveries that are forcing us to rewrite history. First, let's go to modern-day Turkey, to a place that doesn't look like any city you'd imagine. This is Çatalhöyük, a massive Neolithic settlement that was thriving over 9,000 years ago. But there are no streets, no public squares, nothing like that. Instead, it's a honeycomb of mud brick houses jammed right up against each other. People had to use ladders to get into their own homes from the roof. This wasn't just a weird design choice. It was their entire way of life. But the strangest part? They buried their dead right under the floors of their houses. This intimate connection with their ancestors is one thing, but recent DNA analysis has deepened the mystery. Evidence from 2025 suggests that households were organized around the women, with maternal lineage being key. This shakes up the long-held assumption that all early farming societies were male-dominated and is changing how we see the dawn of civilization. High in the Bolivian Andes, near the shores of Lake Titicaca, you'll find the ruins of Tiwanaku. For the longest time, everyone thought the Inca were the first great empire of the Andes. Tiwanaku proves that wrong. This civilization was building incredible, monumental structures with a precision that still puzzles engineers today, centuries before the Inca even existed. Then around 1000 AD, it just vanished. For decades, we've all wondered why, but the story wasn't over. Just recently, using satellite imagery and drones, researchers found something huge, a previously unknown temple complex. It's about the size of a city block and was perfectly aligned for solar rituals, acting as a major hub for trade and massive celebrations. This one discovery proves Tiwanaku's influence was way bigger than we ever imagined, revealing a sophisticated state that was projecting its power across the Andes, long before the Inca came along. Our next discovery wasn't in some remote jungle. It was found under a guy's house in Turkey. In 1963, a local man knocked down a wall in his basement and accidentally stumbled into the lost underground city of Derinkuyu. And this isn't just a few caves, it's a multi-level metropolis stretching 85 meters into the earth, big enough to shelter 20,000 people, their livestock, and their food stores. It had everything: apartments, stables, churches, wineries, and brilliant ventilation shafts that funneled fresh air to the deepest levels. Why would anyone build something so immense? That's still a huge debate. Was it a fortress to hide from invaders, a shelter from some natural disaster, or something else entirely? Derinkuyu is a silent, sprawling testament to the pressures and incredible engineering skills of ancient people. These discoveries are just scratching the surface. History is packed with mysteries that poke holes in the official story. If you think there's more to our past than what we're told, subscribe for more ancient mysteries and join the search for answers. For centuries, the city of Thonis-Heracleion was just a legend. You could read about it in ancient Greek texts, but it was lost to time. It was supposed to be Egypt's glorious gateway to the Mediterranean before Alexandria was founded. Then, in the year 2000, archaeologists finally found it, submerged 7 kilometers off the coast, completely swallowed by the sea. Underwater digs have since revealed colossal statues, more than 700 ancient anchors, and dozens of shipwrecks perfectly preserved in the silt. They found temples dedicated to both Egyptian and Greek gods, full of gold jewelry and ritual tools. The discovery proved that Thonis and Heracleion were actually the same city, just with 2 different names, one Egyptian, one Greek. It completely rewrites the map of the ancient world and shows us the cataclysm that literally wiped a thriving metropolis off the face of the earth. Everyone knows Stonehenge, but everything you think you know about it is being challenged right now. The big mystery has always been why Neolithic people would drag these monster stones for hundreds of miles. Was it a temple? An astronomical calendar? Well, recent discoveries suggest a new powerful theory. Analysis of the stones reveals they were brought from many different distant places. The smaller blue stones were hauled all the way from Wales, about 140 miles away, while the giant sarsen stones came from a site about 15 miles north of the monument. This makes Stonehenge totally unique among the 900 other stone circles in Britain. Researchers now believe its purpose might have been political, to build a monument of unification for the different peoples of ancient Britain. It wasn't just some local project, it was an island-wide effort, a symbol of shared ancestry and identity created nearly 5,000 years ago. From streetless cities to metropolises under the sea, these ruins prove history isn't some dusty old book. It's a living story, constantly being updated by what we dig up. Each new find chips away at the old narrative, revealing a past that's far stranger and way more complex than we ever imagined. What other historical facts do you think might be wrong? Let us know your theories in the comments below.